First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
You don't need a media monkey to make healthy choices. Think for yourself. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
First Local, supported by Rick Mooney, sales representative for Street City Realty. Sold, the sign you want, Rick, the realtor you need.
Every day, people in crisis need someone to answer their call for help, to let them know they're not alone. Whenever people need someone, the Canadian Red Cross is there, on the phone lines and the front lines, around the world and here at home. But none of it would be possible without people just like you. No matter who you are, you have something to give. You can be that someone with the Canadian Red Cross. Learn more at redcross.ca/someone.
First Local, supported by Tammy Ovey. Are you looking for an agent who confidently knows the culture and community of Sault Ste. Marie? Call Tammy Ovey, 705-971-0171.
Rollers Bocce is now open, located downstairs at the Marconi. If you're new to bocce or love the game, Rollers is the place for you. Grab your friends and family and let the good times roll. Book your court today at rollersbocce.ca.
How's it going, everyone? It's Jacob Moore here at the On TV studios, letting you know there's been a slight change to 705 Sports. 705 Sports will now be airing Fridays at noon versus Fridays at 4 p.m. We will still be covering all your local, national, and international sports. The difference is now, while you're enjoying your lunch, you can check out myself, Dan Gray, and multiple different guests as we go over all your sports coverage. So make sure to tune in to 705 Sports Fridays at noon on our Facebook page and video on demand.
First Local, supported by Rick Mooney, sales representative for Street City Realty. Sold, the sign you want, Rick, the realtor you need.
First Local, supported by Tammy Ovey. Are you looking for an agent who confidently knows the culture and community of Sault Ste. Marie? Call Tammy Ovey, 705-971-0171.
Rollers Bocce is now open, located downstairs at the Marconi. If you're new to bocce or love the game, Rollers is the place for you. Grab your friends and family and let the good times roll. Book your court today at rollersbocce.ca.
Good morning and welcome to First Local Mornings. It is Tuesday, October the 26th. You made it through Monday. I'm going to tell you, Monday was a tough day for me. I don't know.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was a tough start to the week.
It was gross.
Well, there was a major protest yesterday, too.
There was,
in front of
yes.
City Hall. We're going to have coverage on that coming up. But they were
Yes.
protesting the state of the city at the moment with the drug abuse and the thefts and how it appears nothing is getting done. So we'll have that coming up. Over 5,000 people watched it on our Facebook page yesterday. So
Well, things are getting done. We've got that plaza coming, so.
yeah, that should make things better. Another thing yesterday that was announced was the Canadian winter forecast, which goes from November 1st to March 1st. And of course, the national forecasters, they always kind of give us the doom and gloom. It's a La Nina year, which they say is going to be cold and snowy. But last year was also a La Nina year.
Yeah.
And it was very mild here in the Sioux, and
Well,
we
that's what I
had
thought.
very little snow.
Isn't that what La Nina brings, though, is like warmth and unseasonably?
No, apparently El Nino does that. La Nina changes the jet stream and allows colder air to come into the center of the continent, which is going to happen. But last year, we had one of the mildest winters ever, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that, you know, that's going to happen this year. But right now, we're going to send it over to Heidi with some more news. I'm going to walk over here to my weatherboard. Heidi.
On to the close-up. It just seems so soon for that. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm going to open with an update from Group Health Center. This came screaming into the newsroom inbox. They wanted to let everybody know that the Group Health Center that had been experiencing IT challenges, they have resolved their computer hardware difficulties. So all patients with the Group Health Center who have appointments today, October 26th, please do attend your visit as scheduled. They apologize to anyone who had their appointments disrupted yesterday, and they certainly do appreciate everyone's understanding. All right. I'm going to remind you that yesterday there was a temporary road closure that started on Albert Street between Andrew Street and Gore Street. So commencing yesterday, set to run for 3 days to facilitate construction in the area. Of course, there is all manner of signage in the area, from notification with regards to the closure of the road, relevant detour information. Motorists are urged to be cautious during this time and to obey all road signage. And the City of Sault Ste. Marie thanks everybody for their patience. The third thing I will touch on before we go to Craig and have him dispel the doom and gloom with regards to the winter forecast. Hey, today Justin Trudeau, our Prime Minister, is shaking up the cabinet, and it's predicted to be a major overhaul. So quite a few moves are expected in the inner circle. The ceremony will start today at 10:30 a.m. So he's hitting the reset button on his government. So a lot of changes coming. Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland is staying put, but other senior ministers are expected to be on the move, such as Harjit Sayan in Defense, who has struggled to deal with sexual misconduct in the military. And it's actually believed that a woman is going to take over the role. And the speculation suggests that it will be Procurement Minister Anita Anand. And multiple reports say longtime MP and former astronaut Mark Garneau will be out at Foreign Affairs and removed from cabinet entirely. We do have this posted to our website, so do go check out any details such have been made available before the 10:30 ceremony. And yeah, we will keep you up to date on that. All right, Craig, update us. Unbreak my heart, please.
I'll try. We have a nice day today. We don't see any snow in our forecast or rain. We do have some slightly cooler temperatures today, but right now we're looking at the radar and really we don't have anything to worry about. We have some high cloud coming in from a system to the south that pushed through the east. I'll tell you more about that coming up. But let's take a look at your 12-hour forecast for today. This is what your day is looking like. We have a few scattered clouds in the area right now, but mainly sunny skies for the morning. We're going to see some clouds fill in later on this afternoon with some north wind actually kicking in. So it's going to make it feel another chilly day, even though temperatures are at 8 degrees on the plus side. Dropping down to 3 degrees for your evening with just clear conditions. -2 though for overnight, so it's going to be another cool one overnight. We have not a bad looking 3-day forecast coming up. I'll tell you all about that in just a few minutes. Right now, sending it right back to Heidi.
As I said I would, I did not bring out my windshield cover this weekend, and this morning I had to wait while my car defrosted. I usually time things specifically, so there isn't a lot of time allocated to the waiting. Therefore, it's coming out tonight. Okay, so as Craig touched on, there was a protest yesterday outside City Hall having to do with, citizens demonstrating their concern over a perceived lack of funding to support recovery for those suffering from addictions and mental health challenges. So addictions and mental health advocates were joined by members of the community. Donna DeSimon was there, and she said, "We will leave there before council. We will be there before council members show up. We will be there when they leave." Okay, so the general consensus amongst this group of active, concerned citizens, it's about time that we were heard. This protest is about the barriers that people suffering from addiction and mental health issues face in attempting to get help, and how we need funding to provide what is needed to help them. She went on to say that City Hall, in her opinion, should be lobbying relentlessly to acquire this funding, not lobbying constantly for money for an $8 million plaza. And she was speculating as to, if they were to allocate the same fervor and effort in rallying for this funding in that area, what might be achieved. Okay, so it was hoped that they would catch the eye of councillors and the attention of City Council in general. Dan Gray, of course, did cover the City Hall meeting last night, and what was noticed is that during the events of the meeting, they did discuss multiple points of interest. There was an award that was handed out, but at no point was the protest outside acknowledged by anyone during the proceedings. Okay, now, there, outside, a teepee, signs, anger, all present on the front lawn of City Hall as voices were raised in support of finding an answer to these challenges that our community has faced for a very long time now. There were calls for city officials to work hard to find money to allocate towards this issue. And multiple family members, of course, family members who have lost loved ones expressing anger and frustration about not having the resources here in the Sault to treat those issues and to have perhaps kept their family members alive. Now, Councillor Donna Hilsinger did take a moment to acknowledge the protest before she left the building. Councillor Paul Christian pulled into his spot and hurried inside the meeting. Councillor NDP candidate Michelle McLeave Kennedy was also present at the protest. And Councillor Scott said that he did feel that it was important that he stopped by. So some marginal acknowledgement there, so let's hope that this is a first step towards a collaborative approach to a very, very big and very serious issue, okay? So yes, there that is. Okay, so another event locally, less contentious. There is another art hive happening tomorrow afternoon. It's an in-person art hive. It will be hosted at the Sioux Museum at 690 Queen Street East between 1:30 and 3:30. Now, if you haven't heard of these, and I have posted it to the website, if you haven't heard of these hives are free access. They are open to adults and youth impacted by trauma and their allies. They're reminding everybody that access is still through the back door off the museum parking lot. You are to buzz in, sign in, and then you can head to the second floor. Of course, due to COVID-19 protocols, you are asked to please call ahead 705-759-7278 to reserve your spot. Of course, numbers are limited due to the social distancing requirements, and they are making note to remind everyone that masks are mandatory once you are in the building. We respectfully ask, they say, that if anyone is not feeling well, for everyone's safety and comfort, please wait for another session date to attend. posted to the website. You can email them for more information. If you don't want to make the phone call, you can email them to indicate your interest in participating as well. Their website is available to you for more information as well for upcoming dates of other sessions. Woo! All right. We're going to take a break now so that our generous community sponsors can fill your ears with their messages of bon ami and goodwill. I will have a sip of what's left of my coffee, and I will wait for you to come back to me.
First Local, supported by the Canadian Bush Plain Heritage Centre, where adventure takes off. First Local, supported by Gary Chervinsky, Exit Realty, Lake Superior. Buying a home is a big decision, so is choosing the right agent. Call Gary Chervinsky, broker at Exit Realty, Lake Superior, 705-257-5432.
When I found out I had cancer, it was the hardest day of my life. But life is bigger than cancer.
First Local, supported by United Way. Help make your community a better place. Show your local love and donate today. Good morning and welcome back. And because, as I have so fondly pointed out on so many occasions, I'm wearing the microphone, so we're going to kind of do things my way because everybody in the control room is in the control room. Watch this. Okay, we're going to go to a factoid because this week it's all about the movies that Heidi loves. And one of the movies that I love is The Terminator. And I wanted to let you all know that on today's date, October 26th in 1984, the action classic, The Terminator, premiered. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, a cyborg assassin sent from 2029 to 1984 to kill Sarah Connor to prevent her son from saving humans from machines in a post-apocalyptic future. Now, interestingly, and I didn't actually know this, O.J. Simpson was suggested for the Terminator role, but director James Cameron did not feel Simpson would be believable as a killer. Sylvester Stallone and Mel Gibson also turned down the role of the Terminator. Schwarzenegger was originally wanted for the role of Kyle Reese, the human soldier also sent from 2029 to rescue Sarah Connor, and inevitably brings about, the son that would go on to save the world. But anyway, but Cameron thought that Schwarzenegger would make a better Terminator. Interestingly, Schwarzenegger speaks fewer than 100 words in the entire film. There you go. Factoid. Okay, what now? We did receive a reminder from our Chamber of Commerce, a very busy group of people. They wanted to remind businesses in the community that a COVID-19 rapid screening test can be performed anywhere, on site, at the place of employment. It does not require shipping a specimen to a lab for processing, and it takes only 15 minutes to yield a result. Well, that's an approximate, but roughly 15 minutes to yield a result. The kits are free to businesses of 150 employees or fewer. So you are invited to order the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce, these kits through them on their website, posted to our website at SiouxOnline.com, ssmcoc.com/rapid-antigen-screening-kits. Might be easier just to go to our website, look at the article, and click on the link, but you can do whatever you want to because you are an empowered individual with free will and nothing but choice. All right. Prior to ordering, businesses will be required to designate a screening supervisor who will be responsible for ordering kits, managing the business's screening efforts, and reporting results. The screening supervisor will be required to familiarize themselves with the overall screening process and watch a training video on how to administer the test. So that's good. You'll have to have a designate, and that way you can ensure a certain level of consistency. Businesses will be required to schedule a time for pickup when they order their screening kits online. So kits will be available for pickup at the GFL Memorial Gardens on Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. When picking up, drivers are asked to pull up to the curb in front of the player's entrance, which is the southwest side, because that means so much to me. The southwest side of the building. Ensure that they are wearing a mask and do not exit the vehicle. Volunteers will confirm the order and bring the kits to your vehicle. Okay, so I will hop straight from that into our local numbers. Algoma Public Health did report 6 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 yesterday at around 5:30. All cases are from Sault Ste. Marie and area. 4 of these cases are listing the cause of exposure as close contact, whereas 2 are listing the cause of exposure as international travel. Cases 504 through 509 are reported to be self-isolating, with testing dates ranging from the 22nd through the 25th. Okay, rolling totals locally, we have administered 173,582 tests, out of which we have confirmed that number of 509. Now, we have 28 active cases in our community, but I want to let you know that although we confirmed 6 cases yesterday, the number of active cases has only increased by 4, so we've already dropped 2 off of the active case list. So that's good news in my opinion. We have resolved 481 cases. There is, in this moment, nobody in hospital. So as I said yesterday, let's not panic. Let's keep doing the things that have been shown to work. Don't point fingers. Don't judge people. Just accept that everybody's doing exactly what is right for them and hopefully in the best interest of the collective. Okay, Jacob, ever so softly in my ear. What? 2.5 minutes, great. So I'm gonna keep talking at you then. So if you, okay, so for those of you, if you're anything like me, sometimes cash comes and goes. So, you know, you do tend to look to those very popular pieces of plastic in your wallet, credit cards. And if you haven't shopped for a credit card in a while, you might start to now see some relatively unfamiliar names in the offerings. So you'll see names like Brim Financial, Float Incorporated, Carey Capital Limited, Jeeves Incorporated, and Neo Financial. And these are all part of a growing crop of tech-enabled lenders that are looking to snag a share of the lucrative credit card market away from the big banks. And so the general manager of everyday banking at ratehub.ca, Mr. Mikhail Castaldo, said that there has in this moment never been more choices. On the personal credit card side, companies like Brim and Neo are trying to lure customers with promises of more seamless app-based digital experience, as well as creative rewards programs that partner with specific brands and perks like no foreign transaction fees. So the startups have to be creative with rewards bonuses because obviously they lack the scale to offer the big sign-up bonuses that come with attaching to the big banks. So this is a trend that's just getting started, he said. On corporate cards, companies like Jeeves, Float, and Carey are aiming mostly at startup to small to medium businesses, offering fast sign-ups, numerous digital cards, higher credit limits, and no personal guarantee, as well as easier integration into some accounting and spend management software. So yeah, so I mean, the market seems to be opening up. Whether that will be a good thing remains to be seen. In this time, I think a lot of people are still struggling to rebound financially from, you know, lockdowns. You know, if you're a business owner and you've been affected by the lockdowns and the restrictions, obviously you're going to do what you have to do to kind of move forward and regain your footing. This may be a way to help. I have no opinion on that matter. Okay, well, I think it's a good time for me to sip my coffee, dangerously low, and I notice that although I beg and I plead, not one person in this office has ever brought me a coffee on set. I can't say they never bring me coffee, they do, but it's usually after. I know, Jacob, I hear you, and I know you bring me coffee, all right? But right now, I need a coffee, okay? Anyway, go fill your cup and come on back.
First Local, supported by James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
Just once in a while, at parties and stuff. If that's what your kid says, they'll probably also tell you that it's not a big deal. But that's no reason not to talk about it. You could tell them that you think that's a good thing and that you're really happy they don't use it that often. Then ask them why. Maybe deep down they know it's bad. They just need your help realizing it. From there, it should be pretty easy to drop off the hint that their brain is still growing and that they shouldn't smoke pot. At least not until they're older.
Visit drugfreekidscanada.org for more tools to help start the conversation.
Good morning and welcome back. The producer of the show did taunt me this morning and say that there would be a lot of this shot, which is not traditionally my favorite, and he did not lie. I did touch on earlier that yesterday was a tricky day for me. I do challenge myself to wake up every morning and to start fresh, so I have started fresh. And I want to remind everybody that it is always within your capacity to do so. Life's pretty snazzy if you let it be, and if you look around and you're open to the things that are working and not focusing solely on bad news you may have received. Reminded of this goodness that is available to us last night by a worker at Walmart when I was having some issues at the checkout, and I did start to move into a bit of a tantrum because, again, like I was already up to here, and you know, the Heidi mind is a delicate thing. So this man was very kind. He was very attentive and recognized my distress and helped me. So thank you goes out to that kind Samaritan, and a reminder to everybody that, you know, the world is crawling with earth angels. Speaking of earth angels, Craig Huckerby, regale us with tales of the 3-day. Yes, did I get it right? Is it the 3-day?
Thanks very much, Heidi. We are looking pretty nice today once we get rid of some morning cloud. We'll show you that on the satellite shot. So here's that low pressure system yesterday that gave southern Ontario quite the soaker. That's still kind of building into the east. We're picking up some wraparound cloud from that this morning. Not anticipating any showers, of course. This is just high cloud. That's going to eventually move off, and then we're going to see some clearing for the afternoon. Maybe a few clouds here and there, but temperatures not bad. We are watching that system out to the west. That is coming our way and could give us a substantial rain again for southern Ontario. That's kind of coming our way also on Thursday or Friday. We'll take a look at radar. Really nothing to worry about, just those high clouds building in from that low pressure system. Again, that's all going to move out to the east. We'll take a look at temperature wise. Not bad. We're still a little bit under where we should be. Normals for this time of year around 10 degrees. We're coming at 8 or maybe 9 degrees later on this afternoon, 6 degrees in Wawa. Timmins coming in at 6, and Sudbury coming in at 7 degrees today. And again, those temperatures will kind of jump back into the double digits over the next couple of days before we see another cool down. So here we are, high pressure building into the area. Again, we could see some clouds just lingering around, but for the most part, we're going to be dry, and winds are going to be coming from the north today, so it's going to still feel a little chilly with the air. But this is what we look like for the next 3 days. For today, 8 degrees. We're going to see those clouds in the morning, and then they're going to exit the area. For Wednesday, we see clouds building back in. Could see some sun as well. 11 degrees, so we're back into the double digits, and 14 degrees for Thursday. That's our hot day this week. Again, we're seeing some cloudiness from that system approaching, and then the rain approaching Thursday night into Friday. And then we're also watching the all-important forecast for Sunday. Right now, we still have some showers in the forecast. And then next week, we're talking some snow, and we could see some accumulation. I'll talk about that coming up in the 7-day forecast. Right now, we're sending it right back to Heidi.
Well, excellent. And what a 3-day forecast that was. Thank you, Craig. So some sad news. I don't know if you were a fan of the sitcom Friends. I certainly was. And we did receive word that the actor James Michael Tyler, widely known for his recurring role as Gunther on Friends, has died. He was 59 years old. He died Sunday at home in Los Angeles, a victim of prostate cancer. This coming from his manager, Tony Benson. Tyler was first diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer in 2018. The world knew him as Gunther, the seventh friend from the hit series Friends, but Michael's loved ones knew him as an actor, a musician, a cancer awareness advocate, and a loving husband. He loved music, cheering on his Clemson Tigers, and would also find himself in fun and unplanned adventures. Now, going back to the role that he became so widely known for, he was initially cast for the role of Gunther while working as a barista at the Bourgeois Pig coffee shop in Los Angeles. He didn't actually even have a line of dialogue on Friends until he had made 33 appearances on the show, according to a 2019 book, Generation Friends, an inside look inside the show. So over 236 episodes. Tyler actually appeared in 150 of them. So yeah, he leaves behind his loving wife, Jennifer Carno. So, you know, a sad moment in pop culture, and condolences, of course, being sent out to his family and loved ones. All right, we're going to go back over to Craig for a 7-day forecast. You want me to do the social media? I thought we usually have to get the weather out of the way. I'm not messing up. You want to come in here and say that? All right, well, we're doing social media. Opening up with Steve Childs, GTTAHAGD. Good Taco Tuesday, all. Have a great day. To you too, Steve. I hope you eat some tacos. Margaret McKay, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Destiny Kerr, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Destiny. Bradley Evoy, good morning, with 3 exclamation points. You see, Bradley is sensitive to my caffeination levels. He's not going to come at me with 5 exclamation points when I'm this low. Good morning, Bradley. Always nice to hear from you. Enika, good morning, everyone. Happy Baby Hump Day. Yes, Happy Baby Hump Day, which is a very gentle way of letting us know that it's still only Tuesday. A new viewer, Tori Nicole Bello Henderson. Good morning from Michigan. Well, good morning, Tori. Welcome aboard. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I have family in Michigan, so sending good warm wishes and thoughts your way. Thank you for popping in. Jim Whitty, top of the morning. Top of the morning to you, Jim Whitty. Linda Gloria Goulet. Good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Well, as well, Linda, you have a great day yourself. Fantastic. Mike Adams, good morning. Hey, Costa Rica, it's been a while. Yeah. All right, well, good morning to you. Enika, here we have the same temperatures. Okay, yeah, because I did put that question forward yesterday. I think you actually answered me yesterday, too. I think you said 11 degrees. Interesting to note that the temperatures are the same. Okay. Kimberly Seabrook, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Kimberly. I hope you have a spectacular day. I was going to say spanking, but it just sounds, I don't know, people tend to get reactive when I use words like that, so spectacular it is. Mark Jordan, it's a beautiful one. Yes, Mark, it is beautiful. Steph Swanson, hi. Good morning. She says, good morning to you. I used to babysit her. And that's all I have to say about that. All right. Oh, so now we're going to go back over to Craig. Weather. I see. See, it's this constant struggle for power that I like to sort of play with. We got like the whole.
Oh, you got the power. I'm just the weather guy.
Oh, come on. Weather guy. This is the weather guy. The weather guy. Okay, weather guy. What you got for us?
Okay. Well, next couple of days looking nice. Okay. Nice and warm, cozy. Okay. A little cloudy maybe, but looking at the long-range forecast, 7-day forecast, we are concentrating, of course, on Sunday. Right now, we still have showers in the forecast for Sunday, but It looks like those showers are ending in the afternoon and then redeveloping late at night Sunday. So let's hope the timing is perfect for the trick-or-treaters on Sunday evening. Not bad for temperatures. It's going to be 10 degrees. Should be about 5 degrees in the evening on Sunday. So we're still watching that. What we're also watching, Heidi, is our first major accumulation, possibly next Thursday or Friday. There's a big system to our south that's developing, and we may not be hitting by that system, but we could see substantial lake effect snow next Thursday and Friday. So we're definitely watching that for next week. We don't want snow yet.
So the annual debate, do I put my winter tires on or do I continue that little dance?
I would put your tires on.
Yeah, eh? Huh. Well, it
Looks like the snow is coming early this year. So how much snow yet? We don't know, but.
Okay, Lou, I'm coming at you. I'm going to need my winter tires because, of course, he's watching. All right, that's enough for one day. I have another factoid, but
save it for tomorrow.
I can't. They're date
Okay,
specific.
okay.
It will be stale dated by tomorrow, but I will
Go
have
ahead.
more for you tomorrow. Do come back. See ya.
How's it going, everyone? It's Jacob Moore here at the On TV studios, letting you know there's been a slight change to 705 Sports. 705 Sports will now be airing Fridays at noon versus Fridays at 4 p.m. We will still be covering all your local, national, and international sports. The difference is now, while you're enjoying your lunch, you can check out myself, Dan Gray, and multiple different guests as we go over all your sports coverage. So make sure to tune in to 705 Sports Fridays at noon on our Facebook page and video on demand.